It's safe to say we have a brand new superstar in the world of golf with Elvis Smylie. And I tell you what, we're going to have a deep conversation about this chap. Guys, welcome to a brand new episode of the Swing Easy Golf Podcast. We're on episode 2. We're underway. We're getting away. We're firing away. We're happy to be here. And we are here with Damien. How we doing, mate?
I'm very well. What a crazy tournament, and there's so many talking points in today's episode. I'm looking forward to delving right in and breaking it all down.
Yeah, it was an absolute great one. And I say this weirdly, but like every time I watch live, especially live, it just makes me want to go play golf.
Yeah,
It really does. It just gets
yeah,
that bug back again. And I'm like, oh, God, I want the out. But obviously, we've had the absolute awful weather out there. So I've not been able to play any golf this weekend, which is absolutely gutting.
yeah,
We did play Wednesday, though, didn't we?
yeah. We did. Still not warm yet. We're waiting for the sun to come back, but it's getting brighter, so it's no complaints. But yeah, the weather is pretty dreadful.
It certainly is. And I'm going to say it out now. One of the best rounds of golf I've seen you play. So big improvements, which we're seeing from you. So it's always nice to see.
Yeah, it's getting exciting now. I feel like I'm putting something together. As long as I can get the first tee shot off and not hit into the pond.
Yeah, the pond's not there. The pond's not there.
Yeah, the putting's improved, I feel, and confidence is getting there, and single figures is on the way. That's the plan this year, and I know I appreciate the kind words.
Yeah,
It's nice,
absolutely,
mate.
man.
Yeah,
Absolutely, no doubt about it. So we're heading into competition season as well, so that'll be fun. We'll
yeah,
get it there. We'll get it on in Nigel's opening tournament. We'll get into that. But yeah, like we said, we were talking about Elvis Smylie. What a fantastic young star Liv have just picked up here. I will be the first one to hold my hands up. Last podcast, I said I don't know the two new guys, but by God, do I know them now? Holy
yeah,
smokes, what
yeah,
a couple of players, and not just Smiley with Detry as well coming into
yeah,
the tee, into the
yeah,
live, and it's been fantastic to see these guys, and they are not shy of competition and are not shy of the TV as well. They have been fantastic.
yeah. They just hit the ground running and proved a big point to everyone. I think Smiley was out of this world. He just kept quiet and did what he needed to, and yeah, it was one of the greatest rounds of golf I think I've ever watched. It was just no mistakes and just I'm absolutely shocked. I can't believe it. Holding
Uh,
off Rom and the big boys, and like I say, Dietrich was just class. He was fantastic as well, and they've definitely strengthened the league. Like Ripper are 10 times better with this young guy, and again, four aces. I think maybe would have been unstoppable if it wasn't for Reed leaving.
yeah,
Yeah, he was a great addition to the aces. So we'll see what happens with that.
for sure. And on Patrick Reed, massive congratulations to him picking up
Yeah,
the DP World Tour
yeah,
straight away with a lot of controversy going around with leaving them and stuff like that. But you have to give credit where credit's due. With that on
yeah,
your mentally mind as well. Big
yeah,
congratulations to him winning on the DP Tour. Fair play
yeah,
there. But
yeah,
yeah, back to our main guys. Like we said, of Smiley, I think one of the most smoothie swings I have seen.
yeah.
I think it's time to say move over Phil Mickelson. We have a new lefty in town because that man, all my days, can
Yeah.
that boy swing a golf club. It is just majestic, just how he swings the club. It is so nice to see, and he was just so smooth everything. And I have to credit as well. I think I text messaged you over what a caddy he has on his bag
Yeah,
every single time,
yeah,
just talking him into it. Everything he did was right from the caddy.
yeah,
Even on the last hole on the 18th, he was like, "What do you want to hit? It's a 48, but go like just smooth through with
yeah,
a lower loft." And it was right because he came up short, but
yeah.
he went with his. Just having a caddy on his side, that experience is absolutely fantastic. And I think credit goes to the caddy as well because it was just unbelievable partnership that they have two together. We are going to see a lot of them at the top of the table in my eyes.
Yeah, his swing was like copy and paste. I kept thinking it was a replay. Every shot was just the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Just what an absolute superstar. Like Cam Smith said in the interview after, he said he absolutely waxed us all. And his first
Mm.
tournament just came in and he's just beaten everyone. I wonder
And
what will happen moving forward with him. Like we saw Morant win Riyadh last
mm,
year, and we all thought he would just take over,
yeah,
and he failed to get in the top 10, I think, after
that
that.
is very true. And I think as well, talking about people that kind of went off, the last person to win on their debut was Henrik Stenson as well.
Yeah,
So
God, yeah.
and he kind of slipped down there after his Ryder Cup captain got taken away from him. Maybe
Yeah,
that was something in his head, but I think Smiley has just got a
yeah,
just like a young head on his shoulders. And like he said in the live tournament as well, he has his parents that are there. Like Wimbledon doubles.
yeah,
They're just competitive in themselves, so they know what winning is like, and it's a winning family as well. So I feel like he's going to have that mentality all the way through
yeah.
the whole of live right now, and I don't think we have any issues seeing this lad's struggling anywhere near that relegation zone or anything like that. He's just going to be in the top, and I think he's going to be there for a while.
Yeah, 100% agree. I think
Yeah,
he's absolutely what a stud. Yeah, I
yeah,
can't say
he
enough good
is.
about. He was just phenomenal, good character, and like you said, I can't wait to see what else he does. And then with Adelaide coming up and on the next week, we'll see what happens with the pressure on that one.
Yeah, I'm like you said, he literally is a stud. But I'm genuinely now excited to just watch another round of him to play.
Yeah,
I can't wait to just study him and just be like, what's he going to do next? Like
yeah,
how can this consistency? How long can this consistency go for? Because that's
yeah,
what it was, just
yeah,
consistent golf for 4 rounds, and also 4 rounds as well. We're back to the 4 rounds now,
yeah,
which is also nice to see because that's more golf. We get to watch it, we get to enjoy it, and that's always a good thing for me. I don't mind an extra round of golf, so I'm glad
yeah,
that Liv have gone back to the fours. And you made a very very interesting find of information there, something about the world rankings. So I'll let you
yeah.
lead that information.
Yeah, so I've got a few notes here. This was the first live event where they had OWGR. With Elvis Smylie winning, he climbed from 134th to 77th on the OWGR. So it just shows with a win, you will go up. And if he wins again or gets a few top three finishes, he will find a place in the Masters. So it's Liv has a new like there's a new meaning to getting into the top 10. So again, guy who came second, John Rahm, he climbed up from 97th to 67th. So that again is just it just shows they've got something to play for. And I do feel like you'll see players trying a lot harder now because before it was kind of like what you're playing for. I know it's between tournament and the team aspect, but they all still want to win. They're all winners. And then like Uline, he moved up in the rankings from 199th to 154th. So we'll see what happens for the rest of the season and how that affects things. And like Smiley might be in the Masters or in the Open, and you just don't know what's going to happen. And that makes it even more exciting. Like someone like Pooj, he was up there. He could have easily won that event,
Oh
apart
yeah,
from like two or three bad shots. So he's a talent, and we did predict that he would do well at
yeah.
Riyadh, and he was phenomenal. He could have easily won fell off at the end, but yeah, I can't wait to see what happens with the ranking points and just moving forward. But
For sure, and like you said there, there's a lot more play for, and when there's a lot more play for, there's a lot more pressure that becomes on these players because the
yeah,
people there that you're expecting, obviously some of them have already won the majors, so they can be
mm,
in there. But these guys that haven't won the majors and they got a chance of playing and being in there, this is
mm,
something absolutely massive for them now. And it's just, I think, like you say, it's just going to give them a bit of a kick up the backside or a fire in them to
mm,
get them playing that much better golf that they need to play to try and get these majors because we all want to see them in the majors. We are all golf fans. That's what we are all together. Yeah,
mm.
some people they kind of clash with, but all together we want to see the best players that
Yeah,
possibly can,
yeah,
and that is how you do it at the majors. You see the best players all together.
yeah,
That's where they all shine, and that's what we want to see. And it's a fantastic thing that they've now got. I'm super excited to see Live now and just see how they are going to go on and see how they're going to take that and go with it.
yeah,
But we were kind of talking about it, and I think obviously, like you say, the 4 rounds. That's why it's kind of helped the situation as well. And that's going to
mm,
help the live players as well when they do go to the majors. Obviously, Bryce
yeah,
won a couple of the majors where the 4 rounds did come in. They can still play golf over 4 rounds.
yeah,
This comments coming out that's like, oh, they can't do it over 4 rounds is absolutely bonkers to me. They've played 4 rounds all their lives, so
yeah.
they can play 4 rounds if they want to play 4 rounds.
Yeah, it's like Patrick Reed's won two times in three events on the DP World Tour.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
good
it's
golfer. He is a
good golf.
brilliant. He's a
Yeah,
fantastic golfer. There's not
yeah,
many people like him. I know that, and but he is. You cannot take away the talent that man has as a golfer. He is
yeah,
absolutely fantastic. And
yeah,
like you say, they can go to these DP tours and they can play the 4 rounds and they can play. So for me,
yeah,
I think it's just absolutely great to see 4 rounds back
yeah,
into golf, especially at Live Golf. And we're going to
yeah,
see these fantastic new young players and
yeah,
also some of the old legends playing for the full 4 rounds. And that's what we want. And yeah, and I'm super happy that we've finally got a chance to see these guys in the majors as well.
yeah. Agreed.
But now that we do go on to from the majors on about 4 rounds, how did you see the event as a whole in itself?
Yeah, I thought it was strange watching four rounds. To be fair, it's
Yeah,
I watched the first three, and I was like, I've got another one tomorrow as well. It was good. I thought how it was ran was very good. We've got a topic in a bit talking about the night aspect.
yeah,
Um, I thought the on-screen graphics were really, really nice. I
yeah.
thought
They've
the
made them
leaderboard
so
as
much
well.
better,
It was
so much better.
yeah, less color going on, just very, very smooth. And what I noticed was the first 2 days there was a huge kind of push on just the singles, like on the leaderboard. You just had like the top six people, and that was it. and they never show the team leaderboard unless it moved over to the full screen leaderboard. And I found that a bit strange because, like I said, all the previous broadcasts, it's a lot of the teams. And then by round three and four, they then mentioned a little bit on the leaderboards, the team side. But I actually really liked it. It was just like very pure golf, like watch the golf, shot after shot, simple leaderboard, super smooth. And I thought the broadcast team were also fantastic. There's a lot of new additions there,
Yeah,
all different nationalities, just different perspectives, different experiences, and it was just I don't know. I think it was a lot more of a professional atmosphere
yeah.
watching the golf. Maybe because they've got so many more TV deals now, they've taken it a bit more professionally. It just seemed a lot less gimmicky than what it has been before. I didn't mind it before, but then like criticism from everyone it's just been like you say the commentary and just I don't know just didn't quite work and I feel like this time it was the professionalism's just gone up a notch like a huge props to Liv for that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Like, I think the word professional is a great word that you've chosen there for it.
Mm.
It did seem that. I will say though, I miss Dombele. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I just miss him, man. He's just
yeah,
it's just Domini. But in the same aspect of it, I thought when you had Dom, it became more kind of like bantery with them all.
yeah,
Where, like you say, they're trying to go down this more professional.
yeah,
That was better for me as
yeah,
a more enjoyable experience of
yeah,
watching Live.
yeah,
That was more better. As much as I love Dom, he'd look a little bit more better and professional with him. Jerry out on the course as well. We haven't seen that in a long time,
yeah.
so it's nice to see him out on the
I
course.
actually really like that, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he has like his voice is very good for an on course
yeah,
kind of
agreed.
review, and he knows
Yeah,
what he's talking about as well. So it was nice to see him on the course as
yeah,
well. I read Henny. I thought was fantastic
yeah,
when she was needed, like talking. She was literally just, this is what's going on the leaderboard, and
mm,
that was it. It wasn't too overwhelming of
yeah,
everyone being in. Whereas previously they would have just Suan, Dom
yeah,
talking away, and it was just them two kind of talking, and
yeah,
not that it's a problem, but it was just a lot of them where, like you say, the mix of different people all
mm,
over the place just helped out massively. Just kind of changed it up while still keeping it smooth and flowing
yeah,
through
yeah,
every single time. So I think it was the broadcasting that they've changed and made is some fantastic changes, and I think that's
mm,
going to really help them. Like you say, just the enjoyment and
yeah,
the smoothness of the broadcast was just a lot better, loads better. And I couldn't credit enough. It was a joy to watch. It was literally a
yeah,
joy to watch.
yeah,
But I will go into my kind of not so thingy topics.
yeah,
There is a few things that I still
yeah,
didn't like about it. The
yeah,
music that was played at Riyadh was absolutely diabolical. It was
yeah,
shocking. I
yeah,
don't mind music being played. I
yeah,
really don't. It doesn't bother me. But the choice of music that they chose was shocking.
yeah,
It just sounded like drones, just like, oh, it was horrendous. And I sort that out because I don't
yeah,
I don't mind music. I
yeah,
really don't. It,
yeah,
it does like just break the silence a little bit.
yeah.
By God, they did not know how to choose music. It was
Yeah, and
really bad.
it felt a bit because there were some holes where you could hear a little bit, but I didn't mind it. It was like subtly in the background. Then other
Yeah,
holes it was like hardcore dance tracks, but just you couldn't hear anything else. You couldn't hear the
yeah,
commentary, and it was a bit that was a bit much. And like I said, I don't mind the music the same, but like when you're there and you're a fan and you can hear little bits, it's not a problem. It was like the speakers were facing the cameras.
yeah.
Yeah,
And that's one thing that I don't think people kind of understand. If you haven't been to a live golf event, you kind of don't understand this. And the music isn't loud
no,
when you're there, when you're on the tee. And when they're on the tee, they turn it down.
yeah,
So that when they do take the shots, it is down a bit.
yeah,
It's just if there's a microphone right next to a speaker, you're going to
yeah,
hear a loud one. If I
yeah,
go right next to this microphone, you're going to hear me loud. If I come away,
yeah,
it's going to be quieter.
yeah,
It's just how natural sound works. But yeah, the music is perfectly fine. If you ever go to a Liverpool event, the music isn't that loud unless you're in like the party zone, which is
mm,
kind of a little bit for that, or you're
mm,
in the social one where it is
yeah,
a bit loud, but you're away from the golf, so that's
yeah,
fine. I don't mind that.
yeah.
The golf is so the music is just not that loud and it's not that bad. It really isn't. I think
Yeah,
it's just
because
done by the on TV.
yeah, the speakers are facing the crowd and not the
Mm,
players. So the players, most of it can barely hear anything. It's always facing you, like
yeah,
you said. That yeah, yeah. It's not as bad as it sounds, but on TV it sounds horrendous.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. One thing I will say, I am super happy they took away that the noise,
yeah,
that repeated noise when the ball goes in. It was like
yeah,
clunk, 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 clunk.
yeah,
Thank God they took that away because
yeah.
yeah, they never
I
put
didn't
it
even
in.
notice. Like I said, I think it was
Yeah,
on last year, maybe. But then I think
yeah,
Rick mentioned it in a podcast once. I'm not sure, but
yeah. It
yeah,
was. I'm glad I got rid of that.
Yeah.
The lighting show, Luke Cool, turn it off when they're playing golf.
Yeah.
Like, no wonder Hatton was annoyed. I saw him taking a shot, and then these green lasers just firing all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's enough put me off.
Yeah.
At night, it's going to shine out. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, the laser show at the start, yeah, looked fantastic, looked great, but it's hard to try and put that when they're playing golf. Like, we don't need a laser show there for that. That was one thing that kind of, I was like, that's really annoying, man. I'm not even playing.
Yeah.
I'm just watching. Like, that annoyed me in real life, that one. So that's one thing for me. And the night golf kind of still felt a little bit weird to me. I'm not convinced on the night golf. I sound like just moaning here, but I'm just expressing what the dislikes, because when Adelaide comes, it's going to be a different story. I'm going to be all for it. Yeah. But I just feel like, I know we're on about ranking points and stuff like that, but I still don't feel like this event should have had ranking points. Yeah. LIV Golf having ranking points, absolutely fantastic. Yes, it should have it when they play there. But the night golf, as much as I love the experience of the whole program, it just felt a little bit exhibition-y because it was at night. And now you hear the commentators say, like, they can't read the greens because the lighting showing coming down is showing a little bit of a different break and a different stuff like that. So there was some misputs there because of the lighting. I go back to Tyrrell Boy because he just moans anyway, but you saw him like missing putts and he's like, how does it go that way when it's going that way? And it's like, probably that lighting that you got there that's artificial, that's causing a light on a break or something that's not going to be in there. So I still think that one tournament, either play it in the day, or like just knock the night stuff on the head. It's. I know you won't be unique. I want you to do something different, but it's not for me. It's not, and I don't mind exhibition
about the team tournament for the night, maybe where there's like no ranking points, something like that, where it's a bit of fun, it's kind of exhibition-y. But like you said, like the more you're talking about it now, the more I'm switching my opinion, because I like visually it was kind of cool and it is different.
Yeah.
Imagine being there watching it at night must be phenomenal.
Yeah.
But as a viewing experience, like I said, the players couldn't read the greens. I think I'm changing my opinion on it.
Yeah,
I think you've convinced me. Yeah,
yeah. I'd love playing myself at night. Try out myself at night, but to watch it as an actual event with ranking points, I was like, this is not quite the ranking points that it should be for my liking. But I still, and you said there, fans. There was no fans.
Yeah,
there was about 10.
True. Yeah,
there was about 10, and they're all family members. I'm not sure the ruling on. I don't know if were they allowed fans or was there just no one over there? There is fans or something. It just seemed bizarre.
Yeah, I think a lot of the kind of, I don't know what the Middle Eastern golf events tend to be very, very poorly attended, kind of across all tours. Obviously, the LIV one doesn't do very well. I've seen a few other like DP World Tour events. They're just. It's rough for the fans. Like, it's a good spectacle to watch on TV, kind of thing. There's I think they're trying to build the audience in that part of the world, but at the moment it's just not biting, is it? It's like with Ronaldo going. They're trying. Yeah, no fans. It's tough.
Yeah, but like I say, there's fans around the rest of the world that will always show up, especially when it goes to Australia, when it goes to UK. It's always packed out, and you'll always see it there. Same with Mexico, Spain. They're always full there. So there is golfing fans around the world. Just obviously, Riyadh is just not the place for it. It's a place to start. But as I say, please just put it in the morning or in the afternoon when it's light time. So it's a proper round of golf for me.
Yeah, no, that's fair, mate.
Yeah. But we do have some statistics for you, though, on the LIV Golf. So this one is going to be very interesting for you. And I wonder if the lighting actually did take a little bit of effect on some of these players. So, as you saw, obviously, Elvis Smylie managed to absolutely smash it. He finished top of the leaderboard. He finished 24 under. I'm going to tell you a very interesting stat as well about Peter Ulai. He actually finished joint 54th on fairways hit at second. Now, we know that this man can be a little bit wild with his driver, but that is absolutely bonkers to me. 54th, joint 54th on fairways found for the whole rounds. So out of the 56 available to hit, he only managed to hit 20 fairways, a 35% average of hitting fairways. I'm not going to lie, I think I hit more than that on one of my rounds. That is crazy. Another interesting one as well was Dean Burmester. He also only at 39% of his fairways. He had 22 out of 56, and he was the longest hitter on average as well. So that is interesting. So he's a big hitter.
He is a big hitter.
It will go either right or left, or it won't go in the fairway. But he managed an average yards for distance of 313 yards. That is an absolute unbelievable hit. Bryson actually came third on the distance hits, because you always, whenever you think about driving distance, you always think about Bryson. Bryson came third with 308 yards.
I feel like Bryson's swing has changed as well when he hits drive. It's like he hits the ball and his whole body's just come off the ball. I think he's been watching Sheffield a little bit. It's wild.
If you want to be like the best, you gotta copy the swing, ain't you?
Yeah.
Second on that one was the wild card, Richard T. Lee, 309 yards he was hitting. So that's interesting to see. Very interesting to see out there as well.
I feel like he could be a dark horse, throughout the season. I really do.
Absolutely good. It's interesting to see how the wild cards come on, because I thought the wild cards did pretty well in this one. Scott Vincent had a fantastic one there, minus 15, tied 13th. He's in the same position as Cam Smith, Tommy Gibbon as well. So Bryson DeChambeau. So he was in the mix there with them boys, which is awesome to see. Right, another wild card as well. Anthony Kim managed to finish 13 under, which is crazy. He actually went 4 under, even 3 under, 6 under. I thought it was pretty good for him, man, considering he's come back. That is decent. Yeah, he's starting play. Hopefully he's been fitted for his club this time, not just picked up a random set from American Golf.
He just looks, again, his swing seemed very repeatable. He's a different level to how he was last season. Yeah. He's definitely put the work in.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You can tell he's working on this, and definitely wants it. Here is a good one for you as well. Greens in regulation. Who do you reckon got the most greens in regulation for all 4 rounds?
You would think it'd be Smylie or Rahm, but I feel like there's a twist coming here.
Yeah, you're right. It's Ballester.
Really?
Yeah, he hit 62 of 52 greens in regulation, 86%. Which is
out of how many?
He hit 62 out of 72. He missed 10.
72.
Yeah, he missed 10 greens. That's it.
Wow.
That is absolutely crazy.
Can you see what he finished at final score?
Yeah. So he finished tied 27th with a 12 under.
Wow.
His second round, he went 1 over.
Wow. That is incredible.
Yeah, that is absolutely bonkers. To hit that many greens in regulation and
crazy.
Then to be like that is just an interesting one.
Yeah.
It was interesting as well to me that Smylie was actually down the list on greens in regulation. He was tied 18th. He hit 76%. So he hit 55 out of 72, which was a bit of a shock to me.
Because every time we saw the broadcast, it was just like fairway green.
Yeah, and his wedge shots were just fantastic. Every single time they were just dialed into the pin. It was so interesting to see that. And when I saw that, I was like, oh.
Yeah. He did it some crazy good putts. Like, it was so consistent.
Yeah, like you said there, he hit so many birdies. Just so you know, he hit 24 birdies.
Wow.
Yeah, he hit 24 birdies. Thomas Pieters hit the most with 26. And then
John was sneaky as well, wasn't he, Thomas Pieters?
Yeah, he was. And then Jon Rahm was just behind second with it in 25. That probably came down, as I think he hit 8 or 9 on the last round, didn't he? So that was a bit.
Yeah, I think he finished 9 under on the last round.
But I will tell you one thing, though. The main thing why Smylie probably was there is because his fairways hit. He was 73%, 41 fairways out of 56.
Yeah.
He got there, which was pretty good. Also, Tom McGibbon, very interesting. Second on fairways hit with 38 out of 56, 67%. Wow. But Tom McGibbon didn't have the best of games. So he hit that many fairways on regulation. He was tied 40th of greens in regulation. So he only hit 51 out of the 72. So he was missing them shots into the green. That's what it seemed like to me.
Yeah, I wonder how
the iron play.
Like they say, the light took an effect, because sometimes on the broadcast the players were hitting out of shadows, couldn't even see the ball.
Yeah, it was such a, in my eyes, a bizarre one. And you'd hear the caddy sometimes as well, like it's an extra club, and it's like they're just like, no, it's not, but it's like, no, it is an extra club. I don't know whether the lighting, like you say, was playing a big issue on it or anything like that, but it was so weird to see.
Yeah.
Like club choices was just they were all over the place in my eyes.
Yeah, and I felt the temperature was changing all the time, and it was just people were getting cold, and yeah, it was
Yeah, for
strange.
sure, for
Yeah.
sure. I'm gonna chuck this last stat at you right now. Greens in regulation for the teams. Okay,
Hmm.
fireballs that came top 240 out of 288, 83%. So that's obviously huge
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
Majestics were second.
What?
Majestics was second. They get 221 greens in regulation out of the 288.
So what were they doing on the green then?
Well, that's the whole different story, isn't it? There, that's what you got to start questioning. What was going on the greens in there? So Ripper won. Ripper came eighth in greens in regulation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, 215 greens in regulation. 200 out of 288, 74%. But what they did do is they came back with the putts. They averaged a 1.55 putt average. I'm happy with a 2 putt average.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that
I'd
is
take that as well.
crazy. That
Yeah.
is absolutely crazy. That is, I can't get over that. I can't get over how good that actually is. So, what that just proves to me, shows to me, is like the Rippers' short game
Hmm.
is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got Cam Smith. So, you're learning off Cam Smith. The one of the greatest short game players in the game to do it right now. You've got that there, learning off him, and it just proves a point with how these are playing. And like say, not hitting the green, getting it close to the pin when they're off the green, then just knocking that one putt in. Whether it's going to be for a birdie or a par, it's just showing that has been effective. Cam is definitely doing something with them boys, and he's showing them how it's done.
Yeah, like I say, Smiley's short game looked impeccable as well. Every time you thought he might be in a bit of danger, he just stuck it close, straight in.
Yeah,
Just
and
job done all the time.
we saw like a mixture of it as well, with like using the Texas wedge and then using a proper
Mm,
wedge. So
mm,
it didn't matter where he was. If he needed to bring that putter out, he was bringing that putter out for a long one.
yeah,
Or if he
yeah,
needed to chip it and roll it and stun it and do anything with the ball, he just like manipulated the ball so well
yeah,
in them short areas. It was great to see, and I think that proves a point with how he won it, and like Ripper finishing top of the table as well for the teams. It's a double bubble for them, so they'll be very happy heading into Adelaide.
yeah. I feel like we got our prediction very close with Torquay, and if it wasn't for Elvis Smylie, we would have got that absolutely bang on. Because
Yeah,
Torquay, everyone seemed to play very well. Answer had a cracker as well. Neiman wasn't doing too bad. Munoz was there again. It's like it shows
yeah.
how strong Torquay are.
It's
Yeah,
okay. Are just going to be unbelievable this year.
yeah,
I think the addition of Answer is unbelievable. He
yeah,
just every time he's on the ball, he just looks so comfortable.
yeah,
And like you say, he's got one of them great swings yet again. He can just hit the ball for miles. For I don't want to be like how short he is, but he
yeah,
can hit a ball fantastically for what he's
yeah,
got. And he's just a great player, and what an addition to the team that is for
yeah.
Torquay.
Unbelievable.
That's why they're still my boys, and
Yeah,
I still back them. They're going to win it all again. I'm
yeah,
telling you now, they're going to win it all. I have faith. But we're going to go into Adelaide.
yeah.
So we are in Australia. 1 a.m. start, man. What
Yeah,
are we
the
going to
question is,
do?
do we get up or do we? I don't think I will. I'll just have to watch it on, kind of catch up maybe first thing
Yeah,
in the
I'm
morning.
probably
I'm not
going to
sure.
watch it on catch up. Also, I will do a little bit of a shout out to you. Fox, get us on your whatever network you're on.
Yeah,
Fox Sports do a highlight package, which is like an hour to an hour and a half. It's
yeah,
literally just all the golf
yeah.
without the in between bits. It's a fantastic watch. If you've missed a round, highly recommend go to
Unbelievable.
Fox, go watch it and check it out, because that like I went back and recapped some other stuff so I could bring it into the podcast to watch
Yeah,
it. It's brilliant. It's
yeah,
absolutely brilliant. Super excited with that. So hopefully they can contain that all the way through, and do that for every event, because I'm
yeah.
not too happy with the zone
I
after
was
what
just about to say that. I was like,
they.
we forgot to bring that up. But that was bad. But let's say you go onto the app. It actually, when it first came live, the live was on the zone full broadcast,
Yeah,
right? And then I refreshed or I changed something and it was gone. Then there was
yeah,
only featured groups. Then they were then gone 2 minutes later. And then underneath it said round two at 3 o'clock.
yeah.
I thought, right, I'll watch round two. I'll find round one somewhere else, whatever. Gone. And all of a sudden, you Google it, and it says the whole thing's gone. Even though the
It's
Zone have been saying that they're going to be like it's all on 2026 Live Golf all over the place,
yeah,
and it is, but not in England.
yeah. It's only live in Germany, which is
Yeah,
bizarre to me. But like I say, I think that's going to be another bit of an issue for Liv. They aren't big enough yet to go to. Well, they are big enough. Sorry, should I say to go to TNT? Well, they're not big enough to not put this out free of charge somewhere.
yeah,
They're just not yet. I know they're trying to recuperate some money back, but
yeah,
it's not the plan just yet. We still need that either Live Golf app or YouTube just to try
yeah,
and get it so we can watch it live. At the minute, keep building, keep building, keep building, then put it on. But at this minute in time where we are, I still don't feel like this is a pay-per-view product.
yeah,
Just yeah, just yeah.
yeah. And the Live Golf app, like you say, it's. I sound like I feel like we're bashing a little bit, but I feel like it's constructive criticism because we are big fans and we
Yeah,
watch every single round and we see
yeah,
all of the broadcast and the huge push on the Live Golf app last year was every shot,
yes.
anytime, every single person you can watch anytime. And they're pushing Live X and we're on it and we're doing the fantasy league and everything's wonderful. But then you click the Live app and there's nothing on there now
Yeah,
because you can't watch anything. It's all like the odd replay, but all the live stuff's gone.
yeah.
But
That's
there's
a
no
shame.
mention of it anywhere. So we're sat there ready to go to watch it and it's gone. So that
Yeah,
was very
just
frustrating. Yeah, I'm not gonna
the
lie.
lack
Yeah.
of communication again
Yeah.
from there. But like you say, it's not like we're bashing it. It is constructive criticism because we want to see this do well. We
Mm.
enjoy this product. We
Yeah.
enjoy this golf. It is a fantastic thing that they've got going.
Yeah.
And it's really an enjoyable experience whenever you do watch it or go watch it live and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we just want it to be out there for more people to get into the grips that like we have with it, where we enjoy it, where we look forward to them
Yeah.
now Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. We look forward to them. We talk about it. We big it up, and it's like, oh, it's 3 weeks till the next event. Damn it! Or it's like we've got
Yeah.
another event on Wednesday or Friday.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So we just want that buzz with other people around to have it because we have it and we enjoy it that much that like we want other people to feel what we feel.
Yeah.
And that's a way to do it is to still put it out there in a way of like free and maybe
Yeah.
like just put it on the live channel so you actually get some revenue back off it by people watching.
Yeah.
It's a live
Make
view, so
things
you're gonna
simple.
get yeah.
People ask me where can you watch it, and I said, "Oh, it's on the DAZN app or the Live app,"
Yes.
because I didn't really notice that anything had changed, and then it was gone.
Yeah.
And we're Live fans, and we didn't even know where it was.
Yeah.
We knew it was on TNT, fine, but
Yeah.
we thought it was still in the other places. It hasn't been communicated across too well, but I feel like they'll get there, but it is just taking its time.
Yeah. It certainly is. But anyway, we'll
Yeah,
stop going on about it and
yeah,
we'll look forward to the more positive things like we've said. And it's Adelaide,
yeah,
Australia. What a tournament this is. It's just now a lot of people put this and say it's a little bit of a crazy one because they do have that party hole, and we
yeah,
wouldn't mind another hole in one. We
yeah,
always like an hole in
yeah,
one, but yeah, it is a little bit crazy because the Aussies just know how party and they enjoy themselves as much. So I don't mind it. It's like the waste management, but I feel like Liv is just more controlled than the waste management. The waste
yes,
management is a
agreed.
little bit wild.
Yeah,
It's just become we just go to that hole and get drunk absolutely crazily now, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But
yeah, out of control.
Adelaide is just like Aussies just having a good time, and everyone likes an Aussie having a good time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put you. Who do you reckon is going to win Adelaide?
Oh, mate, I'm on the spot here now. Yeah, I'm not.
Worry while the countdown.
I don't know. I feel like Rahm's trending. I'd like to see Smiley do well, or like Cam Smith, one of the Aussies, do well.
Yeah,
Um, I think my money. I think my money's on Rahm. I feel like he's
well,
desperate to win. I'm gonna go Rahm again. I feel like he's due because he didn't win last season. He's got to win. Um, but that's my pick.
so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to skip this segment because Damien's probably just going to pick Rom for every single week on the
Yeah, possibly.
podcast.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a Legion fan.
yeah,
Uh,
no, definitely not. Them things behind him.
yeah, yeah, I don't know. How about you?
It's an interesting one. I know Neiman won it last time, and I'm a big fan of Neiman. I'm not going to go down that route of picking
Yeah,
him every episode. I would, but
I'll
I'm
pick
not
someone
going to.
different next one.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to. I'm going to be dead interested to see how the finals do. So I reckon Pooch probably has a good chance this one.
That's a great
He
shout.
had a very, like I say, he had a fantastic one. He just dropped off a little bit at the end. So I'm hoping that like next week he's going to be like, I can't feel like that again. I've got to push myself. And obviously with Sergio there, I think he's just going to give him that little pat on the shoulder and go,
Yeah.
did fantastic. Let's go and get it again and rip it again. So I'm going to put my name down for Pooja this time.
Yeah.
I would like to see one more from Torquay. I'd like to see Answer as well. I think Answer would do fantastic there. But I'm going to stick with Pooja this time and see how he does.
Yeah, I know, I love that.
So now we both know who we have chosen for the individual ones. Who are you going with on the teams?
On the teams, I'm not going to go Torquay again now. So I'd like to see Legion do well. And then I
What
would,
a surprise.
yeah. And then I'd like to see someone like Majestics do well. And it's ironic with the caps on there, but
Yeah.
like the Cantor's come back, who I really, really like. So I'd love to see them do well.
Yeah.
One team I do think, though, which are struggling and struggled every season, I feel, is the High Flyers.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them to do well, but I just can't see it happening. I think they're just going to struggle all season.
Yeah. I think if Detry went to High Flyers, I thought that would have been the better move. But
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
uh, Dustin Johnson's just kind of swooped in there and picked up an absolute baller. But I see when I look at Detry, I always see him as like, it would have been perfect for the High Flyers, but
yeah,
it is what it is. It is what it is.
yeah,
For me, I think I'm got to go Rippers. I've got to go the Aussies.
yeah,
Back to backs, man. It's in Australia. They're going to love it. Hopefully, they're not partying too hard when they
yeah,
get to see good golf. But I think they're going to do absolutely fantastic. I like seeing the cliques up there.
yeah. That'd be nice.
I like see Dickie B get back on the form that he was on last year.
Yeah,
It was just brilliant to see, and honestly, he's a kind of a little bit of inspiration for like us players that are like in the 30s. Are like, you know what? If I could do that in 15 years, I'm gonna be a very happy man if I could play like him. So he's kind of
yeah,
like, you know what? This is the player that I should be looking to, not these 23-year-olds that are absolutely
yeah,
brilliant.
yeah. He's just got such a super simple swing,
Mm,
unlike that. Is it Lasasso? He's got a
yes.
great swing, but I think over another 10, 15 years of his swing, I don't think his back's going to do too well. And like to say, Dickie B
Mm.
is just smooth and someone you should
Yeah.
definitely look up to.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
He's brilliant, man.
Yeah, Ripper's a great shout.
Yeah, I'm super, super excited for Adelaide, and I can't wait to watch that broadcast yet again.
Yeah, I think that they say we mentioned before the broadcast on the last event was so good. We forgot to mention Rachel Drummond with her walk and talk with the players. I thought that was an amazing addition to the broadcast, just getting an insight during the round. It didn't feel forced. It felt very genuine, and just getting, like I say, an insight from the players. And I look forward to seeing what else she can do with that. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Rachel Drummond. I think she's very knowledgeable, knows the game super well. Again, ex-professional. Someone, yeah, I think
It's
she's great.
yeah, a good character to have part of that media team as
Yeah,
well. And
100%.
I'll get a pick up again on the broadcast. She went down to like the driving range,
Mm.
and when she did it, the first thing that came to my head was when they're on the grid for the F1 track. I was
Yeah,
like, that's a great thing. She was just weaving into these players, like, can
yeah,
I get over talk to them? Can I go and talk to them? Can I go talk to the caddy?
yeah,
And it just got me F1 grid. I was like,
yeah.
it's a brilliant connection that they've done. Good idea that they've done there. And I thought, that's a great idea. Absolute
Yeah.
great idea for it.
Just
So that
before
was,
the grace.
yeah, just
Yeah,
before the big, and then they go and do that. But yeah, like I say, we've praised the broadcast so much, and
yeah,
we're all looking forward to it. Shame we'll have to watch it a little bit later on in the day with the 1 a.m. start for us UK people over here. Damn it. But
yeah. I
we'll
say,
get there.
like Adelaide is by far the best on the calendar, and it won for the past 3 years in a row the best golf tournament in the world
Mm,
as a spectacle, as the whole thing. It's won that 3 years in a row, and it's one of the greatest tournaments held. And if you're not, say, a fan of Live, or this is the one to watch.
yeah,
The
definitely get it. If you
atmosphere
want,
is,
yeah, that's the great
yeah,
word. Atmosphere there is absolutely fantastic, and it's great to see. It's sell out every single time.
yeah,
It's absolutely a brilliant, brilliant golfing event. It's just spectacular to watch. And wait till you see that first like drone over of them waiting outside, ready to come into the. It's just
yeah,
like, how are they going to fit in there? Well, they do, and they have a good time.
yeah,
It's brilliant and it's great. Well, on that note, that is where we are going to leave the podcast. That is episode 2 wrapped up. Unbelievable golf that has been played from Elvis Smylie. We have someone absolutely special on the LIV roster that I'm just excited to see more and more. Detry come in, absolutely fantastic. Wildcards playing good golf as well.
yeah,
There was only one player in the whole of LIV that went over par on the whole tournament, which I thought was absolutely unbelievable in my eyes.
Was that Brendan Steele?
Good guess. Good yeah, it was Brendan Steele.
Was it?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
Brendan Steele.
again. I
Yeah,
like him, but I just
yeah,
yeah, he needs to start playing. But he's a
yeah,
nice guy, and
yeah.
yeah,
He was 4 over to the event, so he'll be looking
no
to
way.
uh, get back into the action. But guys, thank you very much for listening to the podcast. We do appreciate it. And if you are over on YouTube, make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a subscribe. That helps out massively for us as well. And if you're listening all around the world, we do appreciate you. Leave some comments down below as well. Ask us questions, what you think, or just tell us how you feel like this new season of LIV is going to go, because we are absolutely excited for it, and I hope you are too. And I'm super, super glad that you guys are tuning into our podcast to listen to it. So from me, it's a massive thank you and a goodbye.
Thank you. Bye bye.